Hello, my name is Pierre Provo and thanks for stopping by. Right now you'll discover the 5 motivational myths that lock you in a negative loop of failure and how to turn them into success. Motivation myth number 1, if you take action, you will change. Okay, by now you've probably tried all the motivation strategies you've read in books and learned at seminars. You may also have paid a hypnotherapist, an NLP programmer, a psychologist, or even a guru with some out-of-pocket money or even a few $1,000s to modify your behaviors. Heck, you might have even applied some of the techniques on yourself, but you quickly realized after several weeks that nothing improved in your life. That's right, you just didn't notice any change in your life. Fact, if you want to change your behavior and hopefully become the true person you want, you have to change your thinking and do the work inside out to transform your life. Because even though you take action each day and you just do it, your mind still doesn't know it exists. I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do to achieve your desired outcomes automatically and permanently. Behaviors or emotions you control whenever and wherever you want will not only exist in your actions, but will be top of mind in your brain. If you can follow some simple step-by-step instructions that will change your mind, as simple as right, look, and listen, then it's almost impossible for you to not change and improve your life dramatically. Motivation myth number 2. Program your mind for success. You've probably seen ads online or offline that claim you can program your mind for success with a software program or subliminal recording. It's too bad there's only one problem with these products. They won't change any of your behaviors instantly. Why? Because in almost every case that program will be for the person who wrote the affirmations. That will not work for you. Take this example. You can set up a subliminal program right now that flashes on your computer screen the phrase "you lose weight" every millisecond underneath your unconscious level. After you get your dose of brain entrainment, wait a week to see if you lose weight. And guess what? Ta-da! You'll weigh the same or, God forbid, more. Too bad no one teaches you the real secret and power behind these programs. The result, not many people lose the weight they want to lose. Fact, since the people who write these software programs and subliminal recordings do not have the same social background, biochemistry, and genetic makeup as you do, no one can consistently achieve permanent change for even just a couple of weeks. So while there are many companies that sell you a magic potion, they will usually be for short-term change that will result in very little, if any at all, long-term change. Bottom line, most of those subliminal programs and recordings you have seen are worthless and a total waste of your money. They'll simply give you short-term results for a program not many people will be in tune with. Why? Because there's a big difference between you and them on their life journey in the past, present, and future, and in their mind and body. So these products are incredibly ineffective. But don't worry, because I'm going to share with you the #1 strategy for changing your brain and changing your life with these programs. And it doesn't matter if you are different and change up 1,000 times in your lifetime. Motivation myth number 3. Write all your beliefs on paper freehand. Another popular self-help technique that can be read in books and online is one that promotes to write all your beliefs on paper freehand without stopping for many hours on end. As for these long lists of beliefs, what happens? You are overwhelmed with the numbers, plus it's a conscious process. For one, 83% of your brain is unconsciously programmed, and you aren't going to solve your problems in a state of overwhelm. And just writing your beliefs and goals doesn't mean you are even going to just do them. You're basically adding more confusion to your mind. Good luck choosing the right beliefs for you. It's like listening to 5 radio stations at the same time and being drowned by sound wave after sound wave in a state of confusion. Fact, many of your beliefs are rooted in your childhood experiences, and thousands of unconscious people who write their beliefs on paper or in a journal simply take this action so they can forget about them or put them up on a shelf for life. Of course, you still can change your beliefs to change your life from handwriting, from the words you write on paper and the way you do it, that is. But editing your beliefs and trying to reformulate them on a regular basis is not the way to do it. This is a mistake 99% of people in self-improvement programs make. The secret lies within choosing your core values created by belief in cognitive modification that will imprint your spirit and soul with your life destiny, the one part of you that actually guides you through difficult decisions and experiences. There are many tricks for getting where you want and for getting long-term results for gaining personal freedom, and I'm about to teach you some of them. Keep listening. Motivation myth number 4. You can do anything you want. This is one of the deadliest statements of all. You've probably read this statement in hundreds of self-help books or heard it at self-improvement seminars. An author or guru promises you can do anything you want with his techniques or some ridiculous claim like that. There's only one problem with this statement. Those people don't consider who you are, your talents, and time limits. These statements simply forget that if you're 5 feet 6 inches tall, that your chances of playing in the NBA are slim and none, or that you can make $1 million without investing a penny, without telling you the real story behind the story. And so these people believe in miracles. Not only will they not help you understand yourself and your core values and beliefs, but they'll probably ruin your motivation by discouraging you, and others too. Do yourself a favor. Don't waste your time even thinking about the motto, you can do anything you want, and don't even think about making miracles, or you'll really be asking for trouble. Fact, there are exceptions to this. True, genetically gifted people can achieve peak performance in specific fields like music, sports, and learning that can result in extraordinary results. And also keep in mind that ordinary people can and do achieve amazing results in their field, and even masterpieces. Done properly, success programming really works. For example, I recently did a quick little success programming on myself and improved my eating habits in just 24 hours. And it wasn't even for a habit that I produced. So success programming really does work, but you have to know the proper strategies for what works and what doesn't. In fact, success programming can dramatically change your life if you know how to harness the power of it. I'll show you how easy it is to tap into existing habits and skills that can quickly and easily generate behaviors and emotions for you at no risk. Keep listening to learn exactly how to do it. Motivation myth number 5. Visualize the end results. This is only one part of the famous visualization process. And the reason it is only one part of the process is because the end result is not a proactive method. You know the line, see in your mind's eye a $1 million check, or imagine you live in a $4 million mansion with a pool and tennis court. Yabba dabba doo. Sure, you'll see the check and the mansion like they claim, but there's only one problem. You're not in the picture, or it's a still picture. You see, what they do is they load your mind with pop-up images and a bunch of highly propagandized ideals, cars, planes, boats, mansions, and would you believe sexy and beautiful men and women? So your mind quickly plays a slideshow that pops up images in the forefront of your short-term memory. And since slideshows like these get a lot of media play, chances are your brain will indeed value these images as your being. But even though your brain technically registers an image, after each time it pops up, there's a big problem. The pop-ups do not underscore the process, or it will freeze frame your actions like a deer in a headlight. Fact, 83% of your thinking is unconscious, and 17% is conscious. As more and more people get into the habit of seeing freeze frames, they will get stuck into a closed loop pattern. But if you use proactive visualization, and if it's not repeatedly blocked unconsciously, your unconscious mind will accept your images as totally relevant. For example, your images may be about you selling books at a seminar and depositing checks in your bank account. So your images are popping up in your brain as stills when you practice visualizing your outcomes. And either they never appear in the first place, or when they do, they're completely frozen in time, if not frustrating you and turning you off. What you really want are images actually rolling as a movie in your mind and not stills. You want to see good quality pictures and movies that are simultaneously interactive scenes of your outcomes in a relaxed state. One very important key is emotion. It's to make sure that your images are seen and that your unconscious mind registers the scenes as a step-by-step process, which is focused on your outcome, eager to emotionalize more of the event, and willing to consistently replay this emotional high. I'll show you exactly how to review, renew, and replay rich scenes and stay focused on quality programs in your life. To read more, go to http://www.thesuccessprogram.com or click on the same link in the sidebar. To be continued.